Hi guys, welcome to my channel if you're new here, and if you've watched my previous videos, welcome back. So, if you've watched the previous video, I quizzed Mitch on my native language, which is Shona, because I'm Zimbabwean. But today, how British am I? So basically this video is just talking about banter, British culture, traditions, and just to see if I understand a few things, yeah? And slash surviving in the UK, the essentials that you need to survive. Yeah, is that fair to say?
Yeah.
Cool. So, what should we start with? Banter?
Yeah, go on.
Okay. So, first one is Bob's your uncle. Now, if you think I'm referring to a real person, this video is for you. I was shocked to know that, or to find out that Bob is not actually a person when they say Bob's your uncle.
You might have an Uncle Bob, that's why it confused you, but you know.
Yeah, I actually have an uncle called Bob, Rob. So that was confusing to me. When he said it to me, I was like, what do you mean? How do you know about my uncle? I never told you about Uncle Bob.
It means there you go.
So, oh yeah. So yeah, it means there you go. There you have it, right?
You put the food in for this long, you get it out of the oven, and Bob's your uncle.
Job done.
Yeah. Robert's your father's brother, whatever, you know.
That's actually a phrase, isn't it? It's a real one. Robert's your father's brother.
Yeah.
See? Always learning.
Grub as well.
Grub.
Do you know that one?
Food, yeah.
Yeah.
I use grub.
Yeah, but do you know why they call it grub?
No.
You know, like a grub screw, it fills a hole. Like you got an empty stomach. So then like, you know, like a one of those round grub screws. I think it's that anyway.
That makes sense, to be fair.
It does, doesn't it, actually? Yeah. I hope it's that now. I said it.
So another one I found interesting was cream crackered. Cream crackered means I'm knackered. We just have to put some spice, right, with your British slang. Like, just say I'm tired. Not I'm cream crackered. Like I'm about to die. A bit dramatic, aren't you?
Yeah, you have to like, I don't know, particularly if you're working class, you have to insult people a little bit, you know, just a little bit, you know.
Yeah. But yeah, I do find the banter, the slang or whatever, I do find it quite interesting. And you do have rhyming slang, don't you? So
like you said, cream crackered is
it's rhyming slang, isn't
it's like knackered. The knacker yard is where they sent horses when they got old. Like you're old and tired, so well you're very tired, you go in the knacker yard. But yeah.
Okay, cool. And then another one that I love, bag of sand.
Yeah.
Is a bag of sand, which means 1,000, a grand.
Yeah.
Is a grand.
I wish
a bag of sand.
I wish someone would say, "Give me a bag of sand." I'd like to have a grand.
Jeez, I would love that. But yeah, I do love the slang word bag of sand. And one thing I recently learned, actually, here's a monkey.
Yeah.
Here's a monkey means here's 500 quid. Quid is pounds. Here's 500 pounds.
Now, incidentally, I found out recently why that is. It's something to do with an Indian banknote. It's nothing to do with the UK.
Okay.
Because there was a monkey on a banknote, I think in India, but another country. Yeah, it's mad, isn't it?
I had no idea.
I think that's another London one. You know, most of these sayings come from London anyway. But
yeah. But then, like, here's a monkey, here's a bag of sand. Like, monkey is quite random. So what else? Here's 5 pounds. Here's a cat.
No, a ton is 100.
Okay.
Yeah. A monkey's 500.
Another one.
Yeah.
The last one when it comes to slang. Guys, I do not speak slang, so I do find that slang words quite interesting. So, me old China.
Me old China.
Me old China. Like, what? China plate? Guys, when they say China, they're not referring to a Chinese person.
Of course not, no.
What does it mean?
My old China, my old China plate. Plate rhymes with
mate.
There you go.
Oh, okay, me old mate. Oh, my mate. All right.
Yeah.
Last one, actually, guys. Sorry.
Yeah.
Our kid. That's like fam.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Our kid. I do like that. You're right, old kid.
Our kid.
Oh, I sound silly. Sorry.
See, I'm from the West Midlands, and yeah, we have a whole different way of talking, to be honest, and we have a lot of hell of a lot of slang, which the rest of the UK hasn't adopted. But I love it, sort of thing. But yeah, there is a lot of like, right, our kid.
Yeah.
You know.
I do like that one.
Yeah.
It's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Moving on to food and drink.
Right.
British people love a cuppa. What do I mean by cuppa? It's a cup of tea.
Right.
And you love coffee as well. And when you visit someone, the first thing, would you like a cup of tea? I love that though. I do, and I've started implementing it in my own home. I do love that.
It is kind of like, oh, British people drink tea, but actually we don't drink anywhere near as much tea. Like in the global league table of tea drinkers, we're nowhere near the top.
Who's at the top?
I believe it or not, I think Iraq, Afghanistan. I think
Oh,
even Ireland are ahead of us. I think I've seen some of them. Read some which I was like, really?
Really? That's interesting.
Drinking us under the table
love
with tea.
A cup of tea. You love it. And there's a great debate on what goes in first. You pour in the milk or the hot water first?
With a cup of tea, I don't drink tea that often. But if you put milk and then a tea bag in and then the water, you need help, frankly.
That does not sound great.
No, I mean you could understand it with coffee a little bit because they say it doesn't burn the granules or whatever it is. But tea, that's just disgusting.
Yeah. Right? I don't drink tea as well. I'm a herbal tea girly. So I don't.
And that's rank.
I love it.
Green tea, dandelion tea,
peppermint tea.
Pond water. That's what it is. It's like someone got it out of a pond and just stirred it up, heated it up, and then you drink it for some reason.
We have our preferences, right? So.
Well, yeah, mine are nice and you're rank. There you go.
If you say so. Moving on. Still talking about food and drink.
Yeah.
British people love a chippy. What's a chippy? Chippy is fish and chips. You have to have fish and chips on a Friday. I must say, when I first had fish and chips, I had the worst experience. I did not enjoy it. I think you'd have to go to the right fish and chips place. First impressions, you might be shocked a little bit because it comes wrapped up in paper. And I hear that you used to use newspapers before.
But I think the inner one was like clean paper. But you used to have like a lot of small chippies, and like people used to give them their newspapers, then wrap the outside bit. You know. I don't know
which is a bit different. And
you get ink on your chips.
Oh, jeez.
Can you imagine?
I think that's why it was banned. That is not healthy.
Well, when I used to go to the chippy, like when I was a kid, that's what they used to do. But
they had to stop. Food and hygiene.
You don't see it anymore.
Hygiene.
But yeah, I mean, it is nice. Nice, fluffy white cod fish, and then with a nice batter around it, sausages, curry sauce, man.
It's really good. Now I've tried the good chippy, which is that's essential. Make sure you find the good chippy. First impressions of that mushy piece, though, but just don't judge before you taste it. Yeah, that's all I can say. I'll leave it there. Do you agree?
Yeah. You have to have vinegar with them.
Yeah.
And with the chippy, you have to smother it in vinegar first, then put the salt on so it sticks to the vinegar.
That makes sense. Okay. Another one, which is interesting, I think, is the love for Indian food. I think Indian food has become a staple.
No, we do not love Indian food. We cannot live without it.
I think Indian food has become a staple.
No, we do not love Indian food. We cannot live without it. And I'm not joking. It's part of our staple diet. You're absolutely right.
Yeah,
but we don't love it. We can't live without it.
We can't live without it. Yeah.
Seriously, if you close down all the Indian restaurants in the UK, you'd have some serious problems. I guarantee you. Yeah. Very, very quickly.
The love for Indian food is to the extent of having Indian food being served in pubs. And British people love a pub, right? And the best Indian food I had was served in a pub. That says a lot.
So
that says something.
You've got like a lot of old country pubs that have closed down, particularly since they brought the smoking ban in, 18 years ago or so. A lot of pubs have closed down. People just sadly sit at home, don't enjoy the community, and just drink at home, which I don't think that's good. But what I'm seeing now is a lot of old pubs are like opening up, just like where there used to be a restaurant. They have an Indian restaurant there. I mean, great. If you want to stumble home, you haven't got to go anywhere. You just get your biryani on the way home and go.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That chef's special biryani with onion bhajis. Oh my life. You have to try it, guys.
Yeah.
Anyways, moving on. British people love, obviously, English breakfast. Come on.
Come on now. Yeah.
And to be fair, I love English breakfast.
Yeah.
I'm talking your toast, your bacon, sausages, beans, this one, black pudding.
Yeah.
What's black pudding?
What do you think of this?
Before you judge, you have to eat it first. Just try it together with the beans and the sausage, okay? And then you can complain after all, you know. It is pig's blood,
Yes.
but it's good. That's all I can say.
Well,
but to many people, that would be like, are you serious?
Well, if you're anemic, you're recommended to eat it. That and have a pint of Guinness or something, you know. Anyway,
pint of Guinness for breakfast.
Yeah, but let me ask you something. What do you think of British food? Because it's got such a bad rep. It really has. I mean, was it French president 20, 30 years ago, Jacques Chirac said we have the most awful food in the world. You know, and
I would say, okay, before I answer your question, I'm going to talk about Sunday roast quickly.
Okay, yeah, right? Go on, yeah.
Sunday roast, got roast potatoes, sausage, pigs in blankets. What is it? It's sausages wrapped up with bacon.
Yeah.
You got veg, you got gravy, and you can have meat. So that's beef, chicken, or pork, or turkey. Just make sure the meat is not dry. Cool. Now, Sunday roast is not overly seasoned, right? But you have to have it like that. You shouldn't. It's not everyday chili flakes, aromat, Maggi cubes. I think sometimes just leave it as it is. You know what I mean? Just take in the culture. So for me, I haven't really experienced like bland food. I'm like, oh my god, this is horrible. I can't finish this food because I just enjoy the flavors. It's not everyday overly seasoning things.
So I mean, when I cook, I like to make spicy food, and you know, I really enjoy cooking.
We love spicy food.
What I'll say is, we do. We absolutely do. So does our son as well. But anyway, another story. But when my mum makes like a leg of lamb, and she puts like the rosemary and she salts it and she slashes the leg, puts the rosemary inside it. That's a different kind of seasoning, but that is really good.
But it's very good. It's not everyday like chili flakes.
I think
it has to be subtle sometimes for you to taste the flavors of the meat and stuff.
Yeah,
it has to be subtle seasoning.
Yeah,
do you agree?
Yeah, I mean there was like stereotype years ago. We used to eat boiled potatoes and
that's
what?
Just boiled potatoes on their own.
Yeah, my grandparents did that. Unseasoned chicken and boiled potatoes maybe with an onion and gravy.
That's a bit extreme.
It's rank, yeah. Oh, and tinned veg. You know, back in the day when.
I think that's where the stereotype comes from. Then.
Yeah.
Bland food, because that does not sound very nice.
Yeah. I mean, hey.
Yeah.
Oh well. We do have a lot of like nice like foods like beef Wellington. I've made that for you before. That's really good. You know, turkey roulade, I think that is actually partly French, but you know, a rolled up bit of turkey, it could be anybody's, right?
Yeah.
You know, steaks,
steak
and apple pie as well.
Talking about steaks.
Yeah.
There's a thing, right?
Yeah.
I'll speak for myself first. Growing up, we had to have steak well done. I'm talking tough. You'd be struggling for hours chewing that meat, right? But British people, you don't have well done steaks, do you?
No.
It's rare. Let me say it's rare. Let me not generalize it with everyone, but it's rare for British people to have well done steaks.
I would say so. I mean, I would also say just beef in general. Like when I do beef Wellington, for instance, it's different from a steak, but you know that meat, I'm going to say now is massively expensive nowadays to buy. You know, I bought it a couple of years ago. It was about 20 quid, and I nearly fell over when they told me. But now it's probably like double that, if not more. But if you make that so it's like a really dark meaty colour, frankly, you just wasted your money.
Yeah, it has to be pink.
It has to be pink, yeah.
I guess, you know, a bit of blood will make it a bit.
No, it's not bloody. It's not bloody. No, I wouldn't. I'm not saying it has to be rare. if it's rare and it's like, you can see the meat uncooked in the middle, it's wrong. For me, where I would have it is like kind of a medium to well done. It's just a little bit pink, juice and the flavors are there, sort of thing. So yeah, but yeah.
So I actually prefer medium well now. And just one tip for my corporate girls, whatever: do not order well done steaks when you go out to like corporate events and stuff, because you'll be shaking that table, spilling water everywhere, trying to cut that meat. It'll be so hard.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say people judge you. Then I was like, that's what you were going to say.
Some people do judge you, but who cares?
Well, I'm judging you for if you ordered if you said, no, I don't want that steak well done. I want it cremated. I want it burnt to a crisp and ruined.
Yeah, it has to be crispy.
I want it like biltong.
Oh yeah.
The biltong's awesome, all fairness. Yeah. The best in Zim.
Yeah. Anyway. So just a tip, guys. Don't order well done steaks when you go out there. Yeah. Anyways. Cool. So we're moving on to the social norms. Right?
Okay, yeah.
British people love to talk about the weather. It's part of small talk, and you know what? I get it because of the way the weather is so unpredictable. 1 minute it's sunny, 1 minute it's raining, it's windy, and there's a storm coming. Storm Sinatra.
What? What'd you say?
Storm Sinatra.
What's that mean? Is that a thing?
Oh, I just made that up.
Oh. Okay.
Well, what I'm saying is there's a random storm coming. Like 1 minute we're having barbecues outside, and the next minute there's storm, whatever.
There's usually a name of the storm.
There's a name, right? So that's why.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, so that's why British people love to talk about the weather. They love to talk about the weather.
80,000 times before we die, really? Apparently, we talk about the weather. Wow. Apparently, but I don't. I make a point of not doing it because I'm going to waste my life talking about the flipping weather.
Got better things to do.
I have. I really have.
But like, it's small talk though. Like when you don't know someone, it's really hot today, isn't it? Oh, that's the first thing I think of now when I don't know what to say. So it's helped me a lot as an introvert. Just go to the weather.
You can be an introvert and then you can become antisocial. You just don't care anyway.
So the next one, this one I find very interesting. This is my favorite. Is how you gauge how someone posh is based on what they call a toilet. Yeah? So let me tell you what I know and then you correct me along the way. Guys, I've learned a lot, clearly. So at the top, like posh, they call it lavatory.
Lavatoire or something.
Or lavatoire.
Oh, probably. Yeah, go on.
Lavatoire.
I don't know, I just made that up. Go on.
Oh, really? They don't say lavatoire?
I think they do. I think I've heard it, but I can't. I'm trying to place it, but I can't. But anyway, I think lavatoire is a thing. And
but definitely lavatory. Yeah?
Yeah.
And then from posh, we go to, what did they say? Loo.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Loo.
Yeah.
Loo. Cute.
Yeah.
And then after loo is the neutral one.
Yeah.
Toilet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Everyone says toilet.
Yeah.
That's neutral. And then after toilet, you say kazi.
Kazi? No, it's kazi. It's kazi.
Kazi.
No, it's kazi, and that's what they. I think that's like old, like London type speak.
How do you spell it, kazi?
I've no idea.
I thought it was kazi.
Did you read it? Kazi.
No, I've heard you say it, but it didn't stick, so I just thought
it's not really something I would. It's not really my vocab because I'm from a different part of the country.
No, but you just told me like the toilet.
I probably did, yeah. But and then if you go, but I would say.
And then let me explain. Hang on.
Yeah.
And then after kazi, that sounds a bit posh though. Kazi, I'm good.
It's not, dude. It's not.
So after kazi, you move on to the bog.
The bog.
Right? The bog.
Yeah.
This one, I like it actually. When I feel like being silly or the bog, I'm going to the bog. Yeah. And obviously, if you want toilet roll or toilet tissue, toilet paper, you call it bog roll. Bog roll.
I can think of something even worse than bog, but I can't say because you won't let me swear on here. But yeah.
Yeah, there's that
that
one.
one, yeah.
That one. I'm going to bleep this one out because there's no swearing on this. Is the
Do you want me to say it instead of you?
I've said it now.
Okay.
So yeah, I do find that interesting that people rank the toilet based on your hierarchy.
I guess it kind of is, isn't it?
And then another one. This one stresses me out.
What?
British people love DIYs.
No, that's not true. I hate it.
You do a lot of DIYs, and
Hey.
you know what? I'm just a girl. I'm a baby girl. I'm literally struck. This one, I am trying, guys. I'm trying to learn, and I've put up a few things in the house, like
what? Like what?
I've put up the bookshelf, the bedside tables,
What bookshelf?
the one in the study.
Oh, that. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you? Did I?
Yeah. No, I did. Don't. Take
I think
credit.
I had to come and rescue you. Did I not?
I think you had to because I was pregnant, but no, that's besides the point. I took the lead with that one. That was my.
You were not pregnant. You were not pregnant.
I was pregnant.
I would not have let you do it if you were pregnant.
I was pregnant.
Behave.
Okay, and then bedside tables. I've done that. I've done dining chairs.
Those ones.
Yeah.
You did not.
I did those.
The grey ones with the fabric on them.
Yeah.
Nah. I did them.
Really?
I promise you. I put them on the table and I tightened them up, and I remember doing it.
So
you may have helped me one or two because there was quite a few to do, but nah. Come on now.
Okay, guys, you can tell I'm not a DIY girl, and this one really stresses me out, and I'm just a girl.
But let me ask.
Yeah.
I mean, your dad is actually fantastic at DIY, and that's probably why you never needed to do it. But what you consider DIY? I wouldn't say is putting up a wardrobe or a chair. I would say it's
like painting,
hanging a painting, or putting a TV on the wall, or putting blinds in, fixing curtains.
Yeah, that's DIY.
That's proper DIY, not assembling something that comes flat back. I wouldn't say it's DIY.
DIY. No. Well, in my book, it is DIY.
Are you actually going to pay a person to come round and fix up your flat pack? Because if you do,
yeah.
What? Really?
Yeah.
I 8 years together, and I'm only finding this. You're the kind of person that would bring someone round to fix a flat pack. Really? So,
guys, for those who don't understand what flat pack is, sometimes when you order furniture, sometimes when you order furniture online, it comes as flat pack, so you have to assemble it yourself. Now, you do have the manual. That's the only help you have.
Look at you! Oh, I hate DIY.
I can't. DIYs. I'm still struggling, but I'm trying to learn. There's YouTube and stuff, so I'm willing to. I don't need a man.
Yeah, but you do. I do all your DIY for you, so you do need a man. I'm not saying you do. Yeah, but no. Oh,
moving on.
Hang on. I mean, I hate DIY. Right, absolutely hate it. But I've actually done quite a bit in the 8 years we've been together, and guess I now know why. But anyway, moving on.
Yeah, I don't do DIYs. No. I think this year I'll do more DIYs.
What do you want to do? So I want to build that wardrobe myself, like cut all the panels myself and fit it. I build a fitted wardrobe.
Do you consider gardening DIY?
No, I consider that gardening.
Well, I'll need to think about it and I'll let you know later. Anyways, moving on.
Hey, I built that deck outside as well. I just remembered.
Oh my goodness! Just show off.
No, I want credit. I want a medal. Thank you.
Bravo.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, okay.
So anyway, moving on. Christmas. British people love Christmas.
We do.
If you don't like Christmas or you're a Grinch, you have a miserable time from October. Would you say? Yeah. It starts like end of October after Halloween.
Where stuff's in the shops and stuff.
Yeah, shops, and some people will start putting up decorations and stuff. People love Christmas in this country.
Yeah, September the 1st, advent calendars are in the shops. Yeah. Madness.
Soon after Halloween. So people love Christmas. And you know what? I do love it.
Mm.
Because growing up, I would say Christmas was more, it was cultural, but it was mostly religious. So we didn't splurge or go all out. Like we
That's
just
nice.
stuck with the true meaning of Christmas
Nice, yeah.
and stuff. But here, I think it's more cultural
Yeah, yeah.
than it
Definitely.
is religious. But for us, we do cultural and
Yeah.
religious.
Yeah.
And we still go all out, put up Christmas tree
Mm-hmm.
decorations and doing different activities for our son and stuff. And yeah, just taking in the holiday season. I do love
He
Christmas
likes it.
and seeing Santa, visiting Santa, love it all. So Christmas is a big deal, and I think it's changed my perspective as well. I love it, and I love how people go all out,
You got the lights outside and all that sort of stuff, yeah.
everything. Yeah. Another one: British people mind their own business.
Stiff upper lip.
Sorry.
Sorry, stiff upper lip doesn't actually mean mind your own business. It means show no emotion. Like when something's good or bad, you don't smile. You don't. It don't actually mean you don't smile, but it means you put a brave face on stuff.
Okay.
But it's kind of like minding your own business a little bit.
In a way,
sense,
I would say. So you could live somewhere and you don't even know your neighbor's names. Your neighbor's names.
Community's not the same anymore.
Community is not the same. I think I'm comparing it with where I'm from, which is
Yeah.
Zimbabwe, where everyone knows everyone,
Yeah.
and people just mind their own business. Yeah, you might not even know your neighbor's names, whatever, and or what's going on in your life. You don't know what's going on in their life, and they keep it like that, don't they?
Yeah.
And I think this was a major culture shock as well for my mum when she came, and she was asking me, "Where are the kids? How come they're not playing outside, or we're not seeing any kids outside and stuff? And are your neighbors going to come and see your baby or what?" Mum, stop frowning. He's antisocial.
No, I'm not.
Said, "Oh, mum, it's different here. Like people just mind their own business, and yeah, keep
Well,
it
people
pushing."
did come, and we really appreciated them coming. But yeah, it's like
Not
it's
all neighbors, but yeah,
it's not.
it's different.
Yeah, a select few.
I said, yeah. I'm sure for some people it's different though, where they know their neighbors and whatever. But yeah, just in general, I would say people just mind their own business and they stick to their own little bubbles, which is like mostly family. That's all.
Yeah.
They don't really mingle and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that's one. And another one would be, I found this in my marriage. Big culture shock. The oversharing. Now, let me explain. I never used to, well, I'm learning this. I'm more open with my parents now that I'm old. I've got nothing to hide, right? But it's not with everything, really. But with my husband, it's everything, including my health. There's nothing called personal. So I expect my information to go out there and be shared with other people in his family. They just overshare. They just share whatever. I love that though because I have a son and I want to have that sort of relationship. Just sharing stuff because I'm sorry, mom and dad. I never used to share everything. For example, my dating life. If I'm heartbroken, best believe I am sleeping all day in that room. I'm not eating. I'm starving myself. I'm not drinking. And my parents are probably thinking I've got malaria. Okay, malaria is a stretch. They're probably thinking I'm poorly. I'm not okay. So it just helps, with the bonding. You just need that transparency. You need the honesty. Why not do it? So I get it now. And then the last one is probably the debate or how you say dinner. Some people say dinner, some people say supper, some people say tea.
Yeah.
I say dinner, right? And then
I'm from the West Midlands, so we say tea.
You say tea.
Yeah. I think that is actually a north-south divide thing.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so.
What do they say here? Dinner.
Dinner, yeah.
Or supper.
Dinner.
Dinner. Yeah.
Supper is very posh. It makes me cringe actually when I hear that.
Supper.
I want my supper.
So yeah, I think that's everything. Is there anything you want to add?
No.
So that's everything, guys. We've come to the end of this video. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Really hope that you enjoyed this video. Let us know down below if you think I'm adjusting to the British culture, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.